Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is Daily Go Getimism number 836 for January 16, 2017. Tonight, I want to talk about hiding your family's crimes. Crimes of the family. You know, most of us were taught to keep our family business within the family. There were certain things that went on inside of our homes, our households, that were family business, and you kept those things in house. That meant that you didn't run around on the block telling Miss May or Miss Carol, Miss Doris, or Mr. Dave or Mr. John your business, what was going on in the house. It's a tough thing for a child to have to do because you're actually teaching your children to be secretive. And some people don't have any problem with teaching children how to be secretive, but you know, you live by it, you die by it. And later on, when they get older and they keep secrets from you, it can get a little funny. But as far as when you're hiding crimes that your family has committed, unfortunately, especially in the black family, incarceration is something that we have to deal with. It's a reality. The likelihood that a black male is going to face incarceration on some level at some point in his life is pretty high percentage wise. Doesn't mean that it happens all the time, but the likelihood that it'll happen is pretty imminent. So when you know your child and you know what things that they're capable of and incapable of, and they get accused and possibly convicted of a crime, how do you handle it? What do? Do you keep that crime a secret? Have they done something that was so heinous, so embarrassing and humiliating to the family that you think it would be a better idea to keep that under the rug? Like, keep that on the low. Don't say nothing about that. And if they're incarcerated, what happens then? Do you pretend like they're not locked up? Was it a crime that was publicized so much that there was no way that you could hide the fact that they're locked up, but maybe you fix the details to make it seem like they're innocent when they really are guilty? These are things that we do for our loved ones. Ugh. These are things that we do for our loved ones. This is Colin Ream, baby. My concoction. Matter of fact, if y'all interested in this is good stuff. I could show you how to make it. Go to Daily Go Getimism number 78. Yeah, Go Getimism number 78. And it'll come up on YouTube. Anyway, there have been many people who have had children who were locked up, incarcerated, and did years, and they kept that away from not only outsiders outside of the family, but actually kept it from people that were inside of the family also. Now, here's the problem with that. When you hide the things that your child or your family member has done, that means that you can't get help from people that may be in a position to help you. If they've committed a crime that you need legal assistance for, and you can't afford legal assistance, if you keep that crime a secret, you may cheat yourself out of an opportunity for somebody to be altruistic and generous enough to maybe lend you the money or donate the money to your cause if they think that your client, that's what it would be. That's what he or she would be if they were being represented by an attorney. But maybe you can find somebody who would help them out if they believe that they're innocent, or if they were just a good friend to you and knew a way that they could get your get your loved one, if they knew a way that they could get them off. So if you keep that a secret, then you won't be able to get any help from anybody. Not only that, but you'll be stressed out as hell. One thing that's really hard is wanting to get someone that you care about out of trouble, and you can't even tell anybody about it, so you have to suffer in silence, or you have to try to help them as much as you can on the low, busting your ass working overtime and doing all kinds of crazy stuff in order to try to scrape up that cake to pay for legal counsel or bail sometimes, whatever. It's tough. And these are the things we face when we're trying to keep the crimes that our loved ones a secret. Sometimes our loved ones didn't get caught. Sometimes they just run in the street. Like how many moms out there, probably single mothers, how many single mothers out there have known that their children was out there selling drugs, their boys was out there selling drugs? You know, back in the 80s, 90s, as long as the young man was bringing home some bacon, paying bills, bring home a microwave, VCR, new TV, representing. We kept a lot of things on the low. He was contributing. And sure, we didn't like what he was doing, but we knew that a lot of people knew what he was doing. But for those who didn't know, for the family members from out of town, out of state, who didn't know what was going on, we ain't tell them that shit. We told him he had a job. So he out there, he do odd jobs. Odd jobs get you a neck full of gold and a Volvo kitted up, tinted rims, hammer rims on. After a while, those crimes, well, yeah, it was hard to keep those crimes a secret because after a while, everybody knew when he wasn't on the street anymore. Yo, where's JoJo? You know, we coming in here from out of town, want to see JoJo. Where's JoJo? JoJo been locked up for like 2 years. JoJo ain't coming home for another 4. It's stressful, man, but these are the things that we have to go through when we really love somebody, we care about them, and we really don't know what to do. And when you don't know what to do, that takes your confidence level down way, way low. And it's hard to deal with. So it's probably better to keep yourself out of situations where you have to keep secrets. But when it comes to your loved ones and you really don't want to have them look bad in the eyes of people who don't care that much for them, well, we gotta do what we have to do. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when it comes to keeping the crimes of your family secret, it's a double-edged sword. On one side, you don't want people in your family business. You don't want people judging you unfairly and making it seem like, you know, y'all just wilding out crazy. And on the other hand, if you don't reveal what's going on with your family, sometimes you may cheat yourself out of opportunities to be able to help them, free them, assist them, and actually free your mind. You know, we all need things we need to talk to people about. And although the no snitching thing going on and with our ego being out of control sometimes, like, I don't need nobody, we get into that mode. I don't need nobody to help me. I'll get through this. I've gotten through worse things in my life, and I'll get through this too. I'm all right. And a lot of those times we're really not all right. But we could be, and we should be. And we owe it. Sorry, y'all. And we owe it to ourselves to be. So let's work on that. The Daily Go Get 'Emism Show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call-in number is 319-527-6199. You can listen online, blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace. Y'all have a good night. Holla at y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? I will.